biggest difference right now for David Hobbs compared to last year?
I think Hobbs is I've seen him step into a leadership role, seen him step up as a leader. He won't talk about it himself because he's a humble guy, but he's always doing extra, working in silence, bringing the young guys along with him as well. And he's just I've seen his confidence increase a lot, and he's due for a big season as well. So I can't wait to see him ball out this year.
What's been the biggest focus for you this summer?
Biggest focus for me this summer really just take aside from the football stuff, really just appreciating everything. It sounds kind of corny, but this is my last year of college football, so I've really just been trying to appreciate the workouts, the team bonding, because you only get this time so much. I put in the hard work on the field, so I know that will take care of itself, God willing, but really just appreciating where I'm at and being where my feet are and just being present.
Is there a little more motivation then with your last year to kind of just leave everything out there?
Yeah, senior year it hits a little different, but we got a great squad. We got a great group of guys. Really love the team camaraderie and culture that we're building, and yeah, it's going to be a great season. So.
You think the defensive line is going to be any different than last year with a new group of faces, or just new faces in the same roles?
No, it'll be different for sure, but we all bring different tools than what we had last year. But man, I'm excited. We're a talented group, but with that talent, we got to go earn it. So it'll be a big test for us this year, this fall camp. But I can't wait for us to show what we got. I think we've worked hard, but like I said, there's still a lot more work to be done. So, yes, sir.
What would you emphasize with your game this offseason?
Really just the little things, my footwork, my hand placement. Those are the two most things. My pass rush, I'd say for sure. Just being more accurate with my hands when pass rushing, striking. There's been a lot. My footwork, making sure I'm stepping where I need to step, not stepping out of place, just being violent all the time. Really just stepping up as a leader, too.
How have you stepped up as a leader, especially with so many guys moving on from last year?
So, something that really helped me as, a guy looking up to, leaders in years past is just, they brought me in. So something I really emphasize in myself is, bringing along the new guys, the younger guys, and, guys that have been in the room. And just setting that standard. We have a standard at Tennessee that, no one's bigger than the power team. So that means you got to be where you're supposed to be, when you're supposed to be there, and you got to do things the right way. And that's something that I've been trying to, show the guys in my room how to do. And other guys have done that as well, like Bryson, Dom, Josh Josephs. Countless guys have also helped, lead that room with me. So it's been not just me, but a foundation of teammates that are stepping up as leaders.
How have you seen the team take to Joey coming in late in the process and obviously playing a position that requires leadership?
Yeah.
How have you seen the team take to him?
No doubt. Like I mentioned earlier, I really love our team culture here. And when Joey came in, it was just like, obviously he had to, he's in that position where, you have to be a leader. But, him being newer, he wasn't trying to step on anybody's toes, but he knew, he still had initiative when he came here. He said, I remember he said him and Jake got together. Well, I won't speak on that, but it was only good things, of course. But Joey's really just helped add on to that positive culture that we're building here. And he's a great dude, so yeah.
You mentioned, building the culture in your defensive line room, especially given how much you guys rotate on that in that front four. Just being able to trust the young guys, being able to trust everybody in that room. Just how big is that for you to establish that?
No, it's huge. Like you said, we roll in waves, as you saw last year. So people think you only want to be the only set of D linemen, but shoot, we're big dudes, and every time you step on that field, you're trying to go 100% sideline to sideline, but it's hard when you're 290 to 300. So it's good when you have a stable of D tackles or DNs that can fill in. So trust is huge. I can't trust that the guy behind me is going to do what he needs to do. He can't really be confident about that. But I don't think that's the case here. I think we got a lot of young guys that are hungry to learn and hungry to compete. So I'm really excited to see what the new guys stepping up into their new roles, and the guys that have been here that are stepping into newer roles, bigger roles. But I'm very excited for all of them and excited for myself, and I can't wait to see what we do.
What's it been like adding Wendell to the program? Especially, I would assume some similarities from the culture and whatnot, and sharing the last name. What's that been like?
No, that's my guy. It's been great. Just obviously it's amazing to have another Samoan on the team, just because we understand the same cultural morals, values, and all that. But aside from that, he on the football field he brings such a tenacious, calm off the field, but when he comes on the field, man, he's a beast. He's going to help us a lot. So it's been a great addition to our team. I think he's a leader on our team, and I can't wait to see him ball out this year.
This time last year, you were talking about how Keenan Pillay kind of really helped welcome you in and took you under his wing. You talked a lot about the off-the-field stuff. What kind of stuff are you doing off the field with the new guys to help make them feel a part of this team and a part of the program?
Shoot, as a D-line, I think we really just do a good job. We don't look at each other like I'm better than you, you're better than me. Like it's a true brotherhood. Like if you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. And we just do a lot of stuff off the field. We hang out. We do college stuff. So it's just getting to know them. More than just what's up, bro, in the facilities. Getting to know their family. Where they're from. High school experiences, all that. So really just getting to understand the person, beyond the pads, and because people go through a lot other than football. So just getting to know that with your brothers, that's how they'll be able to trust you in a hard situation. So,
With how much